Sa psychology po, ah, alam naman po natin na yung psychology is the study po of yung behavior and kung paano po tayo mag-isip. So, for me po, ang pinag-aaralan nga po sa psychology is how our brain works. And sa medicine naman po, dito po natin ma-apply kung ano po ba yung mga ways para po ah, mapagaling or ma-heal po yung mga ah, brain diseases na napag-aaralan po sa psychology.
Mm, are you talking about the two discipline interrelated to each other like the psychiatrist, ganun ba, in medicine? Because you're talking about how the mental, how is it being works or the mental processes in human behavior, no? Tama po ba? Is this the one that you're pointing out?
Yes po, sir. I think po yun po yung connection nila sa isa't isa po.
Okay. And then more of that, anong meron with psychology and medicine? It describe as well na yung tinatawag nating mga chemicals like what we have said a while ago. Kaya nga, very much effective if we are be able to get in touch with a psychiatrist if ever happen that you have a concern with our neurotransmitter. Tama po ba? And it's the one that you must be consult. So, now you know. No? And isa rin sa mga pwede natin puntahan, it's yung mga, what we call that, the neurologists, no? They are the one also specialized in the brain. Okay? Especially those who are suffering yung like, yung mga seizures. Tama po ba? And yung mga may epilepsy as well. So, bibigyan sila no ng mga examination and laboratories no na pwede nating magamit as an equipment for us to help to diagnose the person no whether physical, mental no problems that they are encountering. So, ilan na yung mga yon. Including of it in the medicine are the cellular and what we call the molecular aspect of the nervous system. Kasi kung mapakita natin no, yung neuroscience, kasi it refers to do with the entire nervous system no, na tinatawag natin. So it includes yung ating pagtatrabaho with the neuroscientist, yung wider scope, no? Yung field na to na meron tayo than before. So ibig sabihin, it become wider and it become wide and wide yung ating nagiging concern dito. So including yung study of cellular, yung function, yung evolutionary, and even yung ating sa computer, sa AI, like yung mga computational, kasi gumagamit din sila dito ng numbers. Remember, when you do it, no, yung ating uh, laboratories, may count of numbers pa rin. And we use computer science, no? It's becoming, no, unhelpful technology. And remember, that's the one that helping you, no, to uh, better describe your situation. So, ibig sabihin, it's a tool no, na pwede natin makita. Kaya that's why engineering, computer science, chemistry are being included in the cognitive neuroscience discipline. See the interrelation of each other? Very much important. Those disciplines that we have. Without of this, you cannot be able to have an accurate no result from a laboratory test and similar on that. Okay? Ilan lang yun sa makikita natin. So, including yung mga cellular, no? Kasi yan yung kinakount din talaga nila. Alright? Sige. Now, let's move on to the next slide. So, the next one, it's about the two divisions from the nervous system and the uh, first one is the central nervous system followed by the PNS or the peripheral nervous system. So, sige, anyone from the crowd, from the class, pick someone from the last who was the last person who was recite a while ago?
Si Lay Ako po.
Si Lay. From 2C, no? Yes. Leah, can you please pick someone from the crowd?
Erica Alcantara po.
Alcantara, where are you?
Yes po, sir.
Hello, it's your turn. Can you please give us an idea what is a brain in the central nervous system? We're getting back again no, to the first slide. But at this point, this is the two division of the nervous system.
Ang brain po, siya po yung core ng nervous system po. Siya po yung nagko-control po ng ating thinking and other mental processes po like decision making, problem solving, at memory po, pati po learning.
So in short, it's the seat of wisdom as like what said by Hippocrates. Tama po ba, Erica?
Yes po, sir.
O Erica, nasaan ba ang brain organ natin? Erica, nasaan ba ang brain organ natin?
Sa head po,
It is located
on our
saan?
head po.
Ayan, sa upper body natin, which is the head. And it is covered by the skull. Tama po ba, Erica? Tama
Yes
ba,
po,
Erica?
sir.
Okay, very good. So it means
Yes,
our previous scientist, discoverer, no, and the one who is fascinated in looking for the answer in queries for the brain and the central nervous system, tama yung ating speculation, no? That the brain, it is located from the upper of the body of a human being, no? At it is covered by the skull, that the brain organ it's inside of its this head. Tama po ba? Wherein you described a while ago, this control of the following, the thoughts, memory, feelings, emotion, the touch, the motor skills, breathing, temperature, hunger, and everything na meron tayo dito, including the regulating, no, of our body. Tama po ba? And with that, it is include the three parts, the brainstem, cerebrum, and cerebellum. So, anong meron sa brainstem? Ito yung ating connected, no, sa ating pinaka-spinal cord. At yung brainstem, at yun yung parang tinatawag nating ah maliit na kapirasong nakakabit sa ating mahabang tinik na spinal cord, papunta ito sa isang organ na tinatawag nating brain o yung utak no, ng tao. Hindi mind iba ang mind sa brain. At pag tinignan natin ito, makikita natin no, kung saan konektado ito na nagdudugtong na nagtra-transmit ng mga information which are from what we call sensory. At ano yung mga sensory natin? Erica, Erica, are you still there? Ano ang mga
yung mga
sensory
sensory po.
natin? Ano-ano to?
Yung mga sensory, yung sense of touch po, hearing, sight,
Sight,
smell, and
olfactory, and smell. Tama po ba? Yung taste natin. Ayan. So, ilan lang yan sa mga yon no, na mapapansin natin. But, ano yung pinakamalapit sa brain? It's the sense of sight. It's the eyes. Kaya nga tingnan mo, napaka-importante na ng ating mga mata. Marami itong pinaggagamitan or pwede natin siyang um, maging isa sa mga elemento kung paano natin na-perceive ang ating environment. Tama po ba? Pero the eye organ has its complex characteristics as well. So, it's a concave kasi, no? Bakit? Baliktaran kasi, para siyang salamin. Na itong nakikita natin from our internal, which are opposite from what we have seeing from externals is what is opposite from it seeing from our internal one. So, baliktad kasi yan, no, na makikita natin. If you get to look into that, not sa science, mapapansin ninyo, it also, no, parang mirror din ang itsura niya. Okay? Now, ano naman ang cerebrum? Erica, pick someone from the crowd.
Justin Louis Garcia.
Buong buo. Justin, ikaw daw.
Good morning po, sir. So now po, when we say cerebrum po, ito po yung pinakamalaki, it is the largest part of our body po. Tapos,
Anong
it handles
largest
wide
part of the body? Hindi, mali.
our brain, sorry. Largest part of our brain po pala.
Very
Then it
good.
handles po a wide variations po on the responsibility po ng ating brain, such as the cognitive, such as its cognition po. It is also divided po into two hemisphere and four lobes po.
Ano yung dalawang hemisphere?
So we have the right and the left hemisphere po. And sa four
So,
lobes naman, ay, sige.
sige, go ahead. And the four lobes are? Justin? And the four lobes are?
We have the frontal lobes po, the parietal lobe, the temporal and occipital lobe.
Okay. So, if we get to locate it into our head, no? Yung frontal na sa unahan, kita niya? Kita niya? Siyempre hindi. Nasa loob yung frontal, 'di ba? Yung brain natin. Pero itong unahan natin, itong noon natin, dito malapit yung ating frontal. At tinignan naman natin ang parietal, nasa pinakataas likod, no, ng ating bandang ulo. Nasa likod naman yung occipital at yung pinakagilid ng ating side is yung tinatawag nating temporal. Okay na? So alam na pag tinanong ko kayo when we have a face-to-face exam, you really know and understood, no, where it is being located. Later on, we will discuss the function of its individual lobes na meron tayo, including the hemispheres. Okay? So, ang hemispheres naman, it includes yung right and left, and then meron tayong mga androgynous, no, or androgens sa tinatawag. That is yung mga left-handed naman, at yung may right-handed din na tinatawag. So, kaya nga, no, our schools have designed their chairs for left-handed and right-handed people. So, at least 10 available chairs for occupants, no, ng ating students nang pupwedeng makagamit nito. Okay? So it's ano kasi, it's a help for them. Another thing is meron tayong cerebellum. O anong meron sa cerebellum? Sige, Justin, pick from the crowd.
Si Bernan po from 2C.
From 2C, hindi na umalis sa C. Bernan. Bernan? Where are you? Wala yata. Anyways, no? Go ahead, Sanel.
Good morning po, sir.
Morning. Go ahead.
Uh, Cerebellum is primarily responsible for muscle control, including po yung balance and movement. And it also plays a role in other cognitive functions such as language processing and our memory.
O, saan makikita ang cerebellum?
Sa ano po? Parang doon po
Parang,
sa may likod po to stop.
at the back, sa ilalim, no?
Yes po. Apo.
Ayan. So, sa occipital, kung titignan natin, no? Kung titignan yung four lobes. Tama po ba, Sanel?
Yes, sir.
Ayan. O, so yung kabuuan ng ating brain, no, organ, it's called the cerebrum. Pero yung maliit na parte nito ay cerebellum, na kung saan ito yung responsible nga, sabi mo kanina, for regulation ng voluntary function, coordination, and balance. So kaya nga, tayo ay may maayos na posture. Hindi tumutumba. Tama po ba, Sanel?
Yes, sir.
Ayan. O, sa kabilang side, kung may voluntary, may involuntary. Ano yung involuntary? Sanel? Dapat alam mo yan kung involuntary. Ikaw ba, Sanel, ay pumipikit? Ikaw ba, Sanel, ay humihinga? Kailangan pa bang ikumanto? Huminga ka, self. Ganun ba? Pumikit ka, self. No? Ganun ba?
Opo.
Anong opo?
Ay, I mean, di na po kailangan i-command.
Ayan. That's good. At least you understood it, no? Between the voluntary and involuntary one. So, at least napagko-compare natin yung mga bagay na to. Next, we have the second one. Sanel, pick from the crowd.
From 2C na lang din po ulit.
Sige.
Ano po? De Rojas po, Saili.
Sailin. Sailin, are you here? Pagalawin mo ang baso.
Yes po, good morning po.
Ayan. Sailin, nandiyan ka pala. Oh, it's your turn for number 2. Yung diencephalon. Kumusta? Kung ito ay thalamus and hypothalamus, it means it's regulating what?
Thalamus and the hypothalamus po release sensory input to the cerebrum and the hypothalamus controls the gland po.
Oh, in short, paano natin maintindihan in the basic one? The thalamus and hypothalamus. It's the Saili?
Ano po, nag-include po ng exercising regularly or yung pag dun din po
Saili,
sa
ikaw
getting
ba'y umibig na? Ikaw ba ay nagka-crush na? 'Di ba lagi nating inaano 'to, ina-associate from the bottom of our heart ba?
hypothalamus.
O anong meron sa ano, diencephalon kung ito ay kasama sa atin yung thalamus and hypothalamus? It means what? The feelings and emotions. Tama? Si Saili wala yatang feelings and emotion. Hindi niya agad na-describe yun. 'Di ba? Yung description ng love, it's reside from here. And also including of it, nung ating thalamus naman, on the other hand, it's about yung ating tinatawag na signals for gutom ka na ba? Nauuhaw ka na ba? Tama po ba? Ayan. So kung nararamdaman nyo to, it means your parts of the brain are healthy because it sends signals through the neurotransmitter that we have inside of our brain. And that chemicals are very, very active. Kasi kung hindi yan active, well, there are some delays. Baka mamaya, napaihi ka na bago mo pa naramdaman. O baka naman napasok ka na bago ka nag-react. 'Di ba? Did you get the idea, Saili?
Yes po.
Ayan, that's good. Now, it's your turn. Saili, pick from the crowd the spinal cord. Saili, pick from the crowd.
Si John and Nicole lang.
O, ikaw na daw ang ating isinangla. Nicole, where are you?
Good morning po, sir.
Good morning. It's your turn. Spinal cord.
Ano po meaning ng spinal cord?
Yeah, what's behind of it? 'Di ba we have already described this one a few minutes ago? Nicole?
Spinal cord po is yung para po siya yung daanan or yung nagsasend ng motor commands po through our brain po.
So in short, all the sensories that we receive from our environment will pass through the long tube-like structure na meron tayo na tinawag kong tinik kanina. Do you agree with that?
Yes po. Yes
Okay.
po.
If ever that is fractured or if ever it is damaged, what will happen to the sensories that we receive? Do we interpret it clearly? Will the brain interpret it mas better or clear?
Hindi po.
Of course not. Tama. Tama tayo. Nakita
Yes
natin, no?
po.
Yung importance ng spinal cord. Because lahat ng ating mga bagay na mula sa environment, no? Na meron tayong nararamdaman mula sa ating sensory, ay dito dumadaan. Kaya napaka-importanteng makita natin kung ito ba ay maayos at hindi lamang ito dahil sa pinag-uusapan natin ng brain, kundi dahil isa siya sa pinaka-importanteng parte ng ating katawan. Maliwanag? Kaya nga, siya ay nasaan? Nasa central nervous system. Maliwanag? Okay. Now, kasama nito, na kinudugtong nito, ang brainstem patungo sa cerebellum at patungo sa kabuuan, the cerebrum, or what we call the brain organ. Now, it's your turn. Nicole, pick from the crowd, the number 4.
Si Jemuel Martinez po. Thank you po.
Jemuel,
Yes po, sir.
it's your turn for number 4.
Yes po. What's the question po?
The question is, can you please describe and give us a tangible example for the meninges number 4?
Um, um, the, the, um, the meninges is a three protective membranes which surrounds and encases the brain and the spinal cord, which also provides essential support and protection to the central nervous system po.
That's the main function of it. At nakakatawa, no? If you get to look on that organ, mapapansin ninyo, no? Support ang kanyang ibinibigay. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
So, para siyang may sulsi. Yung para siyang daanan ng mga parte ng brain natin na kung saan yung passage ng oxygen at ng water. Tama po ba? That it should not be break because if happen that it will be break, it turns to a damage. And damage will begin to have a problem within your brain functions. Maliwanag?
Yes po.
All right. So, Jemuel, pick from the crowd for number 5, the neurons.
I picked po Joyce Kayla Atienza po.
Achenza, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's your turn for number 5, the neurons.
Neurons are the fundamental building blocks of the nervous system, responsible from transmitting information throughout the brain, spinal cord, and peripheral nerves. They are play a crucial role in processing and relaying
sensory input, coordinating motor output, and enabling cognitive functions.
Oh, ang galing, no? Saan yung galing? Saan galing yan, Joyce? It's from the book or from the other materials?
Other material po.
Other materials. So, that's incorrect naman. No, walang problem with that. But if you get to look, no, to illustrate with us what is neuron like is, ano ba ang itsura niya, Joyce? Joyce, we cannot hear you. Again, Joyce, there's no sense coming from you. Kindly repeat your answer,
Long,
please. Ayan.
long slender po.
The
Long slender cell po.
Okay, it's a long, slender one, no? Yung illustration, if you get to describe the picture of a neurons. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
So that is inside of our brain, no, na tinatawag. That later on, we will discuss the anatomy of the neurons. Okay? Just wait for it. But much of that, it includes the transmission and receiving of the electrochemical nerve impulses. Meaning to say, no, na dapat pala maging active tayo as much as possible as early as now because our neurons are the one responsible sending yung mga tinatawag nating electricity. At itong mga electrochemicals na to ay napaka-importante sa pag-iisip at pagproseso ng ating mga bagay, no? Na pinaprocess at kinokomprehend ng ating isipan. Maliwanag? Pero, yun nga lang, yung mga neurotransmitter, it's the one that affect to it. Okay? Kasi papasok tayo sa tatlong types, no? Na monoamines, ah amino acids, no? At saka yung penetrides, no, na meron tayo. So doon, magkakaiba-iba yun. That's are the thing, no, na pwede nating hanapin. Ano yung mga yon? Ano yung responsible para doon? In such act behavior ay meron tayong ginagawa. Okay? Just like what I said, like the depression, yeah, schizophrenia, even bipolar and ADHD as well. Okay? Now it's the turn for who? Sige, pick from the crowd.
Jasmine Bautista.
Ikaw Jasmine daw ang sasagot. Jasmine, it's your turn for the PNS
Yes,
or the peripheral nervous system. Let's discuss the number one.
sir.
What is all about the somatic nervous system?
Audible po ako, sir po.
You're audible. Go ahead.
Somatic nervous system is isa po siya sa component ng peripheral nervous system which is responsible for voluntary control of our body movements, and also it is a transmission of sensory signals between CNS and our body po.
Mm. Napaka-importante niyan, no? That carrying the sensory information. And now, kailangan natin itong pangalagaan. Kasi nga, sa malaking aspeto, malaki ang kanyang ginagampanan. No? So, ilan lang yan sa mga commands na meron sa atin in terms of muscles. No? Lalo na yung ating different parts, no, of the body that which comprise of the what we call the central nervous system. Now it's your turn for number two. Pick from the crowd.
Pusi po ulit. Um, si Kuya Nance po.
Kuya Nance. It's your turn.
Ano po, sir?
Ayan. It's number two, the autonomic nervous system.
autonomic nervous system controls the nerves of the body inner organs that cannot be controlled cons- conscious, consciously from the likes of heart, blood vessels, bladder, spleen, and chest. Excuse
O anong meron do'n? Binasa mo lang.
wait lang po. Um, for me, isa ano po, it's sociological process po.
Ha?
Physiological process po, which means it controls po voluntary movements po and sensory information po.
Mm, mm. Most specifically 'no, yung ating sympathetic 'no, nervous systems, the one that act within that idea, the autonomic. Sailin, you are ano, raising your hand. Sanel? Am I correct, Sanel?
Yes po. Okay na
Ah,
po, nasagot na po niya.
okay, alright. So that's the thing that we have no on it, no, kung titignan natin. That's the two. In peripheral nervous system, we have the parasympathetic and the sympathetic one. No? And if you get to look at this one, mapapansin ninyo, no? It also responding to our certain situations, like acting, no, from fight versus flight. At nandun yung corresponding reaction of our body and contraction of our muscle movement, including the internal organs as well. And how you respond coming from it, no? Yung tinatawag nating special situation or locations coming from an environment, from what you are experiencing. Now we're done with this part. We will begin not from another presentation. For a while, let me share to you another presentation. I hope that you're seeing right now the next one, the anatomy of neurons, right? Can you see the shared screen one? All right, thank you for your confirmation. So what do we have inside of this cognitive neuroscience, the anatomy? So there are some topics that we're going to discuss, the anatomy of neurons, the parts and its kinds of axon, the human brain itself, and the three major regions, including the brain and its subparts, the cerebral hemisphere, and the neurotransmitter, from the types, the mechanics, to the common neurotransmitter that we have available. Now, let's begin with the anatomy of the neurons. What was inside of it? Yung meron tayo. So, an anatomy of neurons called the neuroanatomy, which the study of with the relations between structure and function of the nervous system. Meaning to say, dyan makikita yung macro and the microscopic structures which folds the brain and the neurons and glia. So, nandito na tayo sa pinaka-exciting part wherein yung neurons yung ating pinaka-business here. And this is the neurons that the one describing by, am I correct? Is that you, Sanel? Or, tama ba? Or Nicole? A while ago, you're describing it.
Si Joyce po.
Si Joyce, no? O Joyce, eto na. So, sa exciting part na tayo, which is the neurons, no? Ang neuron cells with the nervous system are called neurons, no, na meron tayo. Ibig sabihin, etong mga to ay binubuo ng cells. At yung bawat cells ng neurons na to ay may cell body. At itong basic working unit nito na tinatawag within the brain, it's designed to transmit, receive, and send information, which is the electrochemicals. Maliwanag? That's the basic function of it. At anong meron? Pwedeng mag-receive at pwede rin tayo send. Na kung saan it could be integrating of incoming signals coming from another neurons, okay? And also communicating signals to the target cells that we have, which from the different parts of the brain na tinatawag natin. Kaya nga, other neurons are masser or glands because it's responsible to each of it. Okay? Next one, we have the components of the neurons. We have the cell body, the axon, the synapse, the terminal, and the myelin. Anong meron dito sa mga bagay na to? Kung babalikan natin yung ating isang neuron, meron tayong isang itsura sa libro na nakita ninyo na para siyang itlog na pinrito na merong mga legs and arms. Kita nyo? Now, if you get to look into this picture, mapapansin niyo merong isang mahabang parte na parang may kakabit-kabit siyang chain. At patungkol dito, papunta sa isa pang arms and legs na tinatawag na isa pang terminal button na axon. Tama po ba? Which called the senders. Now, mas nakilala nyo sila. Ibig sabihin, mas nakita natin in the bigger picture what it looks like an a cell or a neuron is. Maliwanag? So pag tinanong ko kayo, can you please describe to me this object or this matter, the neuron? So kilala nyo na siya. Sir, may cell body. Sir, may axon siya. May terminal button sa dulo mula sa axon na nagkakabit mula sa chain na meron tayong tinatawag na axon. At mula doon, meron tayong mga nucleus mula sa cell body. Tama po ba? Na kung saan sa axon, merong 10 times faster from what we call the tissue that we have. No? And yung synapse na yon, it's called the dendrites that receive and send the information. Tama po ba? Yan. Yun yung makikita natin pag binasihan natin. So, etong itsura niya. Oops, hindi yan ang i-exam ko kung yan ang nakikita niyo mga numero. Kasi it's an example of illustration lamang. Ang gagawin natin, kayo mismo, pagagawin ko niyan, na mga tao na kung saan kayo ang magre-reenact through a video. Parang ganon, no? Pero, that's complex. We will look for other things. Baka masabi nyo lang, susuluhin ko to. Baka ito yung ilabas na exam ni sir. No. No. Hindi po yan. We will do a much exciting one. Ayan. So, yun na lang yung sa mga nasabi ko sa inyo on the parts of it that we have the composition of a neuron is. Naliwanag? So, nasundan nating mabuti yung idea na to. Guys, yung 8 na to na nakita ninyo, so far dapat na-comprehend niyo yan kasi the last time I'm asked you to read the book. Moving on, there are classes of neurons. So the last person that we have called is Bernan, tama? Si Bernan ba?
Yes po.
Yes. Bernan,
Yes
it's
po,
your
sir.
turn to pick from the crowd.
Okay, sir. From 2A po, si Lynette po.
Where are you? Are you here?
Yes po, sir.
Sige. Nasaan na siya?
Si Lynette po.
Lynette. Tama ba, Lynette?
Yes po, sir. Sa
Lynette.
2A po.
2A, Lynette. Asan ka na? Pagalawin mo ang baso. Lynette, can you please describe to us the 3 classes of neurons without reading the description of here? Kasi I don't want to read it word by word here. Let's just make it simplify. Sensory, motor, and interneurons. What is all about this?
Yung sensory neurons po is yung nagko-control po ng sense po natin. If While yung sa motor neurons mo is yung sa muscles po na nagko-command po siya for us to for us to para po makagalaw tayo.
Mhm. Ulit, no? Ang sensory neurons, such as example of that is the sense of touch. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
Sight, hearing. Tama po ba? And all. So, ito yung pinaprocess ng itang central nervous system. Maliwanag? So, from outside to
Yes.
inside, Linet. Nakuha mo ako? So, yung outside, it's the external, it's the stimulus. It's from the environment. It's the one that having processed no by our sensory, from our sense of sight, hearing, and touch. Sa kabila naman, sa inside, ano meron? It will be interpreted no by our brain. But before on that, it will be sent and it will be passed through to the parts of our body. Like yung ating organ muna, followed by yung ating uh, spinal cord to the brainstem and to the sending chemicals to the neurons. Maliwanag? And yung motor neurons naman, it's for instance, ito yung tinatawag natin, no, na mga mobility, no? Your movement. And yung interneurons naman, it's connection, no? To each the one na kung saan merong motor and sensory like yung pagsasayaw habang kumakanta o habang may ginagawang iba pa, no? Na meron tayo. Na kung saan it's a fold, no? Of two. Nasundan ako, Lynette?
Yes po.
Okay. And there are types of neurons based on structure. Merong uni and bi. Yung uni, it's single one. Yung bipolar, it's mean two. O anong meron doon? Sa unipolar, meron tayong axon, which is, no, unipolar neurons. Ito yung myelinated na tinatawag. Nandoon, meron tayong mga signals lang for a transmission. While yung bipolar naman, meron siyang signals to receive information and sending. So with that, nandito yung pinaka-transmitting signals of the brain. So kaya kung makikita ninyo, there are two parts inside of this. The dendrites, the cell body, the axon. While on the other hand, in the middle yung bipolar natin, no? Nakita natin lang yung isa. Okay. Now, meron pa tayong ibang parts, no? We have multi and pseudo nunipolar. So, itong mga to, it's also similar to them, but they're different to each other. Itong isa, si pseudo, it's coordinating movement. Kasi yung arms and legs that we are seeing from the picture. While yung multipolar, meron tayong dendrites na nagtatransmit ng signals sa isang neuron pa via electric signal. Doon makikita natin yung multiple neurons via dendrites kasi it composed of different legs and arms na mapapansin ninyo. Gets? And kung titignan natin, meron tayong axons and how they function. So yung axons natin, isa siya sa pinaka-importante kasi ito yung parang spinal cord. Kasi nandito makikita natin yung pinaka enabler no ng communications natin. So ito yung pinaka nerve cell na kung saan papunta doon sa papuntang muscle or glands na tinatawag natin that become an action potentials. At nandito nag-extend yung ating slender picture ng axon o yung itsura ng isang kabuuan ng isang neuron. At yung neuro ay yung ating axons no, sa neuron na meron tayong myelinated axon. So, ito yung tinatawag nating coating from insulation ng myelin sheet para mas mapabilis daw ito na nakakover na white. So, yan yung itsura niya na makikita natin. And meron siyang iba't ibang subparts, the inter and the nodes of Ranier. So, ilan lang yan sa mga mapapansin ninyo as you get to look into the anatomy. So, ayan yung mga makikita ninyo at mapapansin ninyo to each of it. So pag sinabi nating sa Rainwear, small gap siya, no? From Millie na nagko-coach siya doon sa pinaka tinatawag nating along axon, no? Kaya meron siyang potential, no, to help to create a signal of what we call action potentials. Sa kabila naman, no, yung ating kasunod nun yung internal button, nagkakaroon siya ng small knobs na nagkakaroon siya ng branches to another axon to directly touch the dendrites from the next neurons. Okay? Kasi magkakarugtong-rugtong yan sila. Including the unmyelinated axons and its subparts of this one. So like the C, the remark, and the postganglionic no autonomic fibers. So these are also no inward lahat. Inward, pasok yan, pasok, walang outward, no? Ang gagawin lang yan, receive, pass, no? Transmit the chemicals, no, na meron tayo that bound to another axon, to dendrites, and to cell body na meron tayo that looks like, no, a circulation na makikita, that cycle. Now, let's talk about the human brain. Ano meron sa human brain? It's an organ of a human being, no? Ah, ito ay complex for it is no bodily function no, including thoughts, memory, just like what we have mentioned a while ago, including the temperature and the hunger, no one. So, kung titingnan natin, ang itong brain na 'to ay meron palang three major parts or regions 'no, as well. So, ito yung forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. So, iba pa yun sa lobes baka magkaalituhan kayo. So, kung merong forelobe sa ating cerebro, meron naman tayong tatlong major parts or regions sa brain. Ito yung forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Gets nyo? Sundan?
Yes po.
Ayan, kala ko nawala ako. So, kung ito yung itsura niya, ano-ano ba 'tong mga 'to na makikita natin? So, una sa lahat yung ating forebrain. So, sa forebrain, meron tayong iba't ibang parts 'no, na mapapansin na nakapaloob do'n, including yung ating cerebral cortex, basal ganglia, thalamus, tama po ba? The hypothalamus. So, meaning to say, ang kabuuan ng forebrain natin, kung mapapansin ninyo sa picture na mayroon tayo, it's called the limbic system. At dito makikita natin, no, pag diniscuss natin, yung mga tinatawag na sensory, auditory, at yung ating iba pa na autonomic nervous system, including yung pleasure, yung pain, yung stress from the thalamus, no? Or the hypothalamus rather. And yung ating pinaka-itsura ng limbic system, it includes as well yung learning and emotions. That includes no yung ating crucial function and then as well yung receiving and processing from the cerebral cortex of the information. Napaka-complex ng human brain, no? At talaga namang biniyayaan tayo ng Diyos ng isang magandang katulad ng ganitong organ. Imagine that. So, ibig sabihin, walang taong bobo. They are all, making, no, a healthy and a functional, no, human brain, no? Especially the forebrain, first part. Ayan. On the second one, we have the midbrain. So, ito yung mga subparts of it, including, no, yung ating superior, inferior, no? And yung reticular and the gray matter one. So, etong kabuuan nito na mapapansin ninyo ay tumutukoy siya no, sa importansya para sa pagkokontrol ng consciousness at ng movement, no? Para ating mas lalong may galaw ang ating buong parts of the body accordingly to the purpose. Also, para din paano tayo matulog ng maayos at magkaroon tayo ng mas magandang mentality. Okay? So, ilan lang yun sa mga parts of the brain that we having, no? Here in the midbrain. Now, let's talk about the hindbrain. Ano meron sa hindbrain? Sa hindbrain, no, makikita ninyo, nandun ang cerebellum. Okay? Yung maliit kanina. At itong maliit na to, it's essential. Bakit? Para may posture tayo na maganda for balance. Tama? Makatayo tayo at di tayo tumumba. At meron tayong tinatawag na medula oblongata para sa tinatawag nating pagkain at pag-swallow, no, ng mga foods na dinadigest natin. At yung isa naman, yung pons, na isa rin sa pinaka-importante, no, for consciousness, just like the reticular activating one na meron tayong nasabi kanina mula sa midbrain. They are being real coordinated to each other. So this is the look-likes, no, of the anatomy of the hindbrain where you can be located and found it. Okay? So ano pang meron? The cerebral hemisphere. It is combined of the left and right. And the left and right are differentiate, no, to each other because it controls what? Specific. And what is this specific one? Including the language. Tama po ba? Analysis. Solving. Yan. Ilan yung sa mga yon? While on the other hand, sa kabila, sa right, it's the creativity.
Motions process po.
Yes. And then, recognition of other things like objects and faces. Okay? So, ilan lang yun sa mga yon. Kaya nga, when you're doing, no, something about using your right hand, your left brain is working. When your left hand is working, your right parts of the brain, it's working. Tama? So that's a separate na parang cross, no, na nakikita natin. And we have the four lobes. Again, saan ang frontal? Sa noo. Parital, dito sa may tuktok sa may gilid, no? At sa pababa, occipital. At sa pinakagilid, sa pinaka-side, temporal. Sundan ako? So, ilan lang yun sa makikita ninyo na mabilis nyo ma-describe. At ano-ano ang iba't ibang uri ng neurotransmitter? So we will have only uh, check, no, the neurotransmitter. The more of the discussion of this will reside on your abnormal psychology because neurotransmitter are very important doon sa ating brain because they are the one, no, sending signals, and then they are the one also responsible in explaining to some of the what we call behavior and emotion of a person. Kaya meron tayong tatlong grupo. Sabi ko kanina, the amino acid, monoamine, and the neuropeptides. At ano nitong tatlong to? Ito yung tatlong to na napaka-importante kung saan involved sila sa tinatawag nating paano at saan ito, no, nagiging isang responsable. Katulad sa presynaptic, dun sa postsynaptic neuron as well. So sa presynaptic, meron ding axon and terminal, no? At yung terminal na yon is yung button na meron sa dulo mula doon sa axon. Susundan niyo ako yung picture. Cell body, may arms and legs, axon, patungo sa kabila, which called na dendrites. Nandun yung mga tinatawag nating terminal button sa kabila. Okay? Which include the voltage and gated calcium channels. Doon natin sila makikita where we can be push it and to connect to send signals again. Including the releasing of the mechanism of the neurotransmitter. So meron tayong action na potential na makikita from here, which is voltage calcium at yung presynaptic membrane. So itong bilog na to na makikita ninyo mula sa action potential, maglalapit at magkoconnect para ito ay mag-send ng signals and receive ng signals. Okay? Again, the neurons is responsible for receive and sending signals and processing of information. While on the rest of it, nakikita natin yung calcium influx, mapapansin ninyo yung presynaptic membrane neto ay nagkakaroon no, ng release leading to the neurotransmitters na kung saan dito na mai-interpret wherein the neurotransmitter diffuse at magkakaroon ng bind sila. And it's called receptors. At pag nag-bind sila, tong dalawang to na meron tayo, itong receptors na pinapansin natin sa pictures, are called transmission signals or the electrochemicals. So, eto na, nagkaroon na ng release. So, kung nag-release sila, merong diffusion na tinatawag. So, dito mapapansin ninyo, nagkakaroon po siya nung tinatawag nating pag-aangat, no? Yung idea ng diffusion. At nagkakaroon ng salubungan, no? From the different dendrites, no, na meron tayo to the signals of reaptics na nakikita ninyo. Now, meron naman tayong types of synaptic signals, excitatory and inhibitory. Dito napapasok yung kanina na meron tayong three parts. Kasi napaka-importante nito dahil sa kung saan nagbibigay din ito ng isang aspeto para mas lalong ma-improve yung ating behavior or yung ating mga emosyon. So including this, no, yung tinatawag nating positive and negative ions. So para lang din siyang sa what we call the behaviorism. May positive and may negative. Nagdadagdag at nagbabawas. Okay? So inside that, the more negative, the more membrane potential further away. Pag positive naman, the more bringing, the more cells are less negative, and the membrane potential, which closer to the threshold. Okay? It means increasing, no? It's uh, active. Sa negative, it's passive, no? Na tinatawag. So, merong types of monoamines. Ito yung serotonin, dopamine, histamine, epinephrine, and norepinephrine. Ilan lang yung sa pinaka-importante, no? Yung pag tinignan natin ng dopamine, it's a happy hormone that happy feel good to you. Okay? And then, pag tinignan naman natin yung epinephrine, it's act as a hormone mainly, no? Because the hormones are known as adrenaline, no? As well in the general function. Then, yung serotonin, it's also a happy appetite that also, no? Yung involving of arousal, no? And yung normally inhibiting dreaming, no? And serotonin, no? Yung system nito ay naglilink to severe, no? As well, depression as well. Ah, yung ah yung ay di, tapos ako sa norepinephrine sa yeah, it's already good na pala yung apat no, na meron tayo, the major one. Yung histamine, it's including no, it's what we call that the eating no motivations no, pleasure one. Yung amino acid is glutamate, gamma, and glycine. So, yung GABA and glutamate, isa rin sila sa pinaka-main reason no, kung bakit meron tayong chemical messenger no, na tinatawag. At itong mga to ay napaka-importante kasi meron silang excitatory no, which has several types na tinatawag. So, currently, meron tayong mga influence no, on certain mechanism for the learning and memory for the glutamate. And while on the GABA, meron tayo ding paniniwala na that influence certain mechanism, no? Yung function ng tinatawag nating presynaptic axon, no? Ilan lang yun sa mga makikita natin on it. So, the next one, yung types ng neurotransmitter is yung endorphins. Isa rin dito sa pinaka makikita natin, no? That release doon sa uh, relieving no from sensations like kung mga pain no o kaya mga pleasurable things no associated. Oh, we're done with the discussion and that's it for the meantime of our entire presentation. I hope you get some learning and you enjoy our meeting for this Saturday morning. So I'll end here. But before we end, no, I'll ask for your takeaways. So